What's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy Norbs, and this is a 10-8 podcast exclusive interview with the lovely. I'll let you do it. I'll let you. Florencia Pajares Britos. Right?
Florencia Pajares.
That's it. I didn't say it right. I'm sorry. I'm Puerto Rican. We say everything wrong anyway. How are you?
I'm good, thank you so much. What about you?
I'm good. I'm good. I mean, it's 9:30 at night. I'm over here talking to a lovely fighter, a talented fighter who seems to me, driven, a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie, just a little bit, but we're gonna get into all of that. Um, Professional boxer. I think you're 2-0, but it says on your box record you're 1-0 because you just had a fight last week, so I don't know if it updated yet. But in boxing, 2-0, and now you're going for your third victory. Let's start off from the origins of of yourself, Florencia. Um, what made you want to get into boxing? Like, where did you, or even just fighting in general? Where did this all come from? Like, where was the beginning?
At the beginning of everything, I think just was inside of me. That's the truth. I was very insistent and consistent asking my parents, like, since I was 8, 9 years old, like, kind of a boxing, kind of a boxing, and they denied me boxing year through year for 2, 3 years, and so every year they, what about your qualifications in the school? Let's see your notes, you know.
Mhm,
And then finally, when I was 11 years old, they let me go into boxing, hoping that I will just forget about it and go home and find other things to do. But it wasn't that way. I had my first class in February. I don't remember exactly the day,
mhm.
but February 2011, 2012. And since then, I never have stopped. No.
But what sparked the fight? The fact that you wanted to fight? Did were you like in school, and because you're a pretty female, girls would start with you, and you were with all the smoke. What was it exactly that made you say, "Hey, I'm a fighter. This is what I like."
Mm, that's a great question. I always was very kind of masculine, because probably was the energy that I was more in my house, the more um the tense energy, about in the house. My dad was very dominant, and
Hmm.
so I think that got me the spirit inside too. Like, no, I can do things by myself, and I can fight. I used to have some violence problems at my house too, domestic violence at home when I was pretty little. So I think it's something that just was inside of me that I want to feel safe somehow. I didn't realize that today in the day. I didn't realize that 3, 4 years ago.
Wow.
But yeah, I think the fact that unconsciously, you suffer violence or you were being abused or bullied, I was abused. I was bullied since I was little. So I think it was an unconscious mechanism to feel safe with myself. But I actually that just love boxing. I did jiu-jitsu too. I did 4 years, but I just had to stay with boxing and I did it. But I play so many other sports, individual sports, team sports, and I was great in any sport that I try to do or what I do exactly. But I think it's part of because I'm a disciplined person, and like the different feelings, the challenge. Um, I like to feel free in my body, and fighting gives me that feeling. I have to control myself or
Hmm.
not.
No, wow. Just hearing just that off the rip, that you basically were fearful and wanted to protect yourself. That's insane. That's something that a lot of people go through in life that never tend to address it in whatever way. And you have a lot of courage just stepping in and saying, you know what, I'm not going to let that happen to me. I'm going to protect myself and things of that nature. But you said you were a great athlete in other sport. Anything that you did well. What other sports you was into?
I play handball for 5, 6 years. I play volleyball for 2 years. I fought jiu-jitsu. I did jiu-jitsu for 4 years. So I go into bodybuilding straight for 3 years when I was looking and for changing my body. It wasn't. satisfied what boxing at that time was giving me. I just want to see something
Mhm.
else in my body. And I just put myself into bodybuilding, a strict diet, counting calories, counting hours of cardio, counting hours of sleep. And I did it. I swim too for a year and something. Um, but I always do it playing some sport when I was little, between my 6 to 9 years old. I play soccer. So I was doing something.
That's crazy. So, what made you finally? What made you say, you know what, I could do this pro? Like, you go throughout the years, you're playing all the other sports. What made you choose boxing? Because you seem um, to really like take it in. You really dedicated. If like you just said, you were dedicated to jiu-jitsu, you're dedicated to bodybuilding, but now you chose boxing. Why did you choose boxing out of everything
Boxing
that you
has
did?
been in my life for 16 years.
Hmm.
So I always was doing something else, but my first route and my first non-negotiable was boxing. So
Hmm.
I don't understand what exactly was what I was looking
Yeah.
for, because yes, I did love boxing and I was giving on boxing, but wasn't enough.
Hmm.
You know, uh, how much energy I spend, how great I see myself as an athlete. So I was looking for the challenge, boxing and something else. So I always try and look for something other sport, let's say to complement my cardio in boxing. Instead, like go and do regular conditioning, and let me play another sport. Instead of being running and jumping, and no, let me play another sport. Let me learn about myself too.
Hmm.
But boxing has been 16 years of my life, and I used to play guitar too. Was boxing there. I used to go to dance salsa, was boxing there. So I did other activities, not just sports. I did arts. I did other
Yeah, I see you're
things.
into
Also
fashion. I see you're
something
into
looking
everything.
for something.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah, like
weird,
you're
but
like
it's just like, oh, it's never enough.
no, I see it. Like you're
But
into
boxing is the
fashion.
non-negotiable.
No, I mean, listen, you do a lot. Even I've seen some of your reels. You're funny. You're pretty. Like you're very confident. I love seeing how, you put it out there. You go pro, and now it seems like women's boxing is on the up. Like it feels like women's boxing is about to explode. How do you feel about what's transpiring now, especially with you on the come up in boxing?
Um, is how do let me find the right words, because even if wasn't boxing was anything, let's say 3 4 years ago,
Hmm.
the way it is right now in comparison, right?
Yeah.
Or in comparison 10 years ago when it just was a start, I was 15 16 years old, and like
Mhm.
you want to spar, you want to fight, and nobody want to watch this, or yeah, just more your family, your parents, but the neighborhood, some people don't like, in the city people don't go support, don't go to the events. So I grew up with all of this, and but I was always preparing myself for somehow that moment. And
Mhm.
so now there is something is about to explode. It's like, okay, I was waiting for this time. So I create this. So as I did, I believe other athletes, women too, were waiting for that moment. So it's like, this is what I was working for. This is what I was manifesting. This is what I was dreaming about. Um so it's pretty exciting because we believe in that so for so long, for so many years, always training. For women, always there is like the masculine and the feminine side. They try to separate, but somehow we are together in that one. Even if we
Mhm.
fight in separate for gender, but when we're training, we are together. There is no gender right there. It's knowledge.
Mhm.
It's experience. We share experience. We share knowledge. So it's great because we can show what we have. It's okay, we can fight, we can box, we can be entertaining, we can just show so many things. And yeah, there is a lot about boxing, but we are more than boxing. There is a personality behind. So I'm excited to see what is gonna be next for us, because from now, in a year or 5 years, boxing is gonna seem very different.
No, absolutely. And I just saw you at the, I think it was the WBO, where they gave the, it was a WBO, I think it was, where they had the where Layla Ali was there. They gave Tiara Brown the belt. I thought it was dope to see all these women in that council. So many powerful women, so many talented women getting their just due. And then I seen you, and you look like you fit right in, and you were like you were embracing it all. How did it feel to be around so many women at this point, and now being and them being celebrated? Seeing Tiara Brown handed the belt, how did that feel?
That is great, right? Because I was in a spot years ago that I just could see just them through a TV, through a
Yeah.
phone. Like, oh, cool, never gonna see them if I'm not around in the area that they are, in the environment that they are. Um, if I'm not, it's so hard. So for me, what that was so far away. One day and today, this is part of my life. This is what I do for a living. I just
Mhm,
surround myself with great people. I want to be the best. I have to look for that environment. I have to
mhm,
look for the kind of person that I want to become. Uh, yes, you can compare yourself, but in the way that you want to grow, you know. So I compare myself to them like they were great. So so I am, you
mhm,
know. Um, it's a building. Um, I felt that I manifest all these. So I don't feel strange around surrounding about all these great people. I just feel
mhm,
blessed, and I feel confident to ask them and make them questions like about the time that they fought, about the time how that they feel, and like what kind of problems that they have, something that changed them forever. Like I have the confidence, let's say, to just be a little bit more deep about it. It's not just, oh, let's take a picture. Bye. No, who are you?
mhm, mhm.
Um, it's great. I just feel real blessed about it.
No, it was dope to see women being celebrated and continuing to grow. Like, I feel like in women's sports in general, women are looked at as second class citizens. But this year, with the explosion of Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, uh, I mean Amanda Serrano, Clarissa Shields, Tiara Brown, Sky Nicholson, there's so many more names in women's boxing, and you guys are getting you're just doing it, and it makes me happy because I got a daughter. I want her to be able to look at you guys and look at you guys as heroes, and your story is dope because you've been through these things. You never folded. You took your weakness and turned it into a strength, and
Hmm.
things that you went through, and I really appreciate that. How do you feel about what Jake Paul is doing in regards to with the women as well? He signed, I think, like 12 different girls. You got the big event at Madison Square Garden coming up, right? With Amanda versus Katie Taylor. How do you feel about that?
This is great because it's opening so many doors for the next that are coming too,
Hmm.
It's about them, but it's about the future. And the future is start with opportunities, and he's giving that opportunities to women's boxing. So this is great because this we women can fight. We can be pretty. We can be skillful. We can be disciplined too. We can be
Hmm.
strong too. Um, it's something out of the matrix. We always see men's, but he's
Yeah,
going against that. Like no against, but yeah, he's going against that with the gender. It's just
yeah,
a card from women's.
yeah.
So and yeah, we deserve that.
No, it's amazing to see that, and I feel like now when and now there's a lot of promoters. More promoters want to book females. It's so
Hmm.
many more females getting booked, and that's when you cross my line. And now you're out here, and you just fought last week. Let's get to you. You just fought last week. You won last week. That's your second win, correct? If I'm not mistaken.
This
That's
is my number 20 with
well,
TCL.
okay.
But this is
What's
my
TCL
second
exactly?
one. Oh,
What exactly
one
is
more time.
TCL? I'm sorry. What exactly is TCL?
So TCL is a league where we fight city versus city, team versus team. There is 24 rounds straight of action where each round is a different fighter, different weight class, different
What?
age, different skills. So the first 8 rounds are the launch rounds. Then you have 8 to 16 that are the middle rounds, and then you have the 18 to 24 that are the money rounds. There is the better fighters of the each team, or the more skillful fighter. The best fighters fought in the money rounds. Team Combat League is it's a team concept about boxing. Yes, you fought individually, it's you versus your opponent, but if you do it wrong, is your team is gonna pay for it. So,
Okay,
for an
okay.
example, tomorrow we fight Las Vegas versus New York, and it's gonna be 1 to 8 certain fighters, 8 to 16 other fighters, 16 to 24. Uh, Completely different fighters. So through the round 1 to the round 18, just you can have 1 or 2 fights. But if you
Mm,
have 2 fights to the 20, the 18 to 24, it's gonna be all different fights. You can fight twice, or you can fight just one round in the night.
that's insane. I mean, that seems like a lot. So it's basically team
It's
boxing.
intense. It's a
Yeah,
team boxing.
so you do team boxing as well as your own individual because I know you got your own
hmm
box. So this fight this
you
weekend.
can win your own bout, but your team can lose. So
Mhm.
each fight is you carry all responsibility. Because if you are lazy or something and you don't want to fight enough or do the right thing, you're gonna have 1, 2, or 3 points less that can cause all your team to lose.
That's crazy. So okay, so you fought. So last week was not TCL, correct? Last week's fight was something
No,
different.
what's the sale? What's the
It
sale?
was TCL. So this week as
Yeah,
well as TCL.
it's the sale too. Yeah.
Oh, because I was confused. I'm watching. I'm like, and then you told me you're fighting a girl that's at 147. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, how the hell do you do that? You're like, it's about 14 pounds off. You have to get 130. Please tell
Mm-hmm.
me. Like you have no
Okay.
fear whatsoever.
No, no. I don't never subestimate my opponents, but I work so much on myself that I don't have time to be like thinking about them. Let's say,
Mhm.
you know, I respect them, but when it's time to fight, I hope they have good cards to play with me. So I'm a great
Right.
fighter. Um, I don't excuse my language, but I don't bullshit around when it's time to fight.
You say have
Um,
you? Don't worry about it.
I'm very smart about it. I can fight, I can box, I can set traps, I can look good, I can walk away, and I can come back whenever I want. So I'm a great fighter.
Mhm,
So I hope every opponent that I have, I just wish we both get out of there like healthy, and can come back home. But
mhm.
we are there to hurt each other. That's it.
No, I mean, like I'm like really surprised at like the weight difference. I mean, does the weight difference even affect you? How do you feel about jumping up 14 pounds? Oh, she fell off. I think she got a call. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let's go. No, no, no. Don't do that. Not right now. There you go. You had a call.
Yes.
Don't worry
Can you
about it.
hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You just had a call. So good. You look better now. You look more clear. Um, so how do you deal with the weight difference, the 14
I
pounds? I
can't
know
hear you. I don't know why.
you can't hear me. No, go out and come back in real quick. Go out and come back in. You hear me now? Hello? 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 Flow back. Go out and come back in. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. We're little technical difficulties, but we'll get that right now. Don't worry about it. We'll get it right now. Hold on. Come back to me.
What the fuck you gonna do?
Yeah, don't. You can't do anything about that. I mean, it's part of what transfer. All right, yeah. There you go. Now you're upside down. All right.
I'm sorry. I don't know what happened.
It's
Just
all
was
good.
talking and turned black. Um, where was?
You were telling me about the weight difference, the 14 pounds. How do you deal with that? Like, yeah, when you told me about it, you said it so nonchalant, like, yeah, I fight a bigger girl, she's 14 pounds. And I'm like, what? Like that's a lot. And then I seen the
So
girl.
are you
It's a
okay?
big girl. It's a
She's
big
a
girl.
big girl. I saw her. I went and I was in heels. If I wasn't with my heels, like I'll be looking all the way to the top because she was
First,
big.
first of all, I love how
Um,
you showed up to the weigh-in. You looked very beautiful. You had the dress. You did not look like you were going to a fight. Is that part of your game, your mental game? Like I'm looking. I'm like, what is wrong with this girl? It's so funny.
right.
But I mean,
People, the guys too, saying, "Are you okay today? Like, why you come dressed like that?" Like, why no, that's
yeah,
me.
no, it works for you. I thought you were going to a picnic. I mean, but this girl is a big girl. I mean, what do you do to prepare for that?
Oh, I just train hard, I always stay busy at the gym, always doing the same thing
Hmm.
over and over and over and over and over. So there is there is not too much science somehow for us because we both have two hands and two feet, and that's all what we got there. So yeah, there is you always feel the difference about the fighters. I know she had to cool weight, but she probably had to cool weight for the fight. I know she will be like all over up tomorrow,
Hmm.
but I hit 138 in the scale today, and I'm cool with it. That's what I do for
How
a
tall are
living.
you? How tall are you?
5'3", and she was 5'9".
Oh my God, you're so little. I could put you in my so you're 5'3". She's about 5'9".
Mm.
Naturally walk around probably around 160 to one, but she's at 147. You
Mhm.
are crazy, girl. Like you probably like going to skydiving, all types of crazy shit. Like you care. It's crazy. Um,
I'm
what
excited for the fight. I'm really excited.
I'm excited too. I'm a fan. I love how in your face, you see it like how happy it makes you to go in there and compete. Let me ask you this. Do you have dreams of being a world champion, right? Who do you want to fight? Whether it be some of these girls like the Amanda Serranos and stuff like that. Who is your dream matchup?
The one who hold the belt in the moment that is my moment. I'm always ready for it. So I think have the enough experience, not to say sound arrogant, but I have enough experience to compete for it, to look
Mhm.
for the title anytime. I'm being in this game so long, but I know you have to build your record, build yourself, blah blah, fucking blah. But when is
Mhm.
the time? And is the time? Then now the girls that holding the belt, actually they are my friends. I have good relationship with Tiara. I have good relationship with Alicia. But if I had to fight, then we have to stand on business and that's it, you know.
Yeah.
Um, and I just am so excited for it too. I'm so excited for it, and I really hope that can happen soon.
No, I would love to. I mean, the way you compete, I would love to see. You definitely get a belt. I mean, you're a different type of person. Like I said, you showed up like you were going to a picnic, to the fight. I'm looking and I'm like, what? This girl is out of her mind. Like I want to hear. I want to see more. I watch all of your stuff. You're very intriguing. Also the fashion stuff. So I mean, what do you want to do with the fashion? Because I see you. You got your own clothing type of stuff. I mean, tell me about that.
I'm designing. Finally get to design with a Italian company where I can design my own shoes and put them to sell. So I create my own boots, sneakers, and then
Mhm.
sport design called Florencia because they were my first ones. So it's inspired on me. Um, just colors that I was seeing inside of me more than anything. And then I designed another classic boots with like not vegan is by but bio. I don't know how to say exactly in English, but a bio material, a healthy
Mhm.
material, like cruelty free.
Yeah.
Um, another fashion boots, so nice, like unisex, and they take out almost like 6 to 10 days to get ready once you buy them. But I actually designed one of my first heels for women's too. But both of my sneakers, the sports and the fashion one, they both are unisex.
I mean,
Straight from Sicilia, Italia.
is there
Voila.
anything that you're not good at? Is there anything you're not good at? Because you are definitely out there.
Oh, and
You have
I
a
love to cook. Oh my God. That's my love language, the
oh,
kitchen. The
what do you
kitchen
like to cook?
is
What's your favorite dish?
everything. I can cook anything. If I don't know, I can learn it, you know. I'm great at it. I am great at desserts. I love to cook meats. I can do anything.
I mean, I can see. I mean, it's you're a very, very talented individual. Let me know what's going to be the outcome of tomorrow's fight. Oh, yes, tomorrow's fight. What are we going to see tomorrow?
You're gonna see a very skillful fighter. You know, she's a big girl. I don't know. All my game plan has to be different with her. You're gonna see a lot of action tomorrow. There is no other way. You know, that's how it's all about. It's just action and intensity. And I'm a very intense person, and plus I'm Sagittarius, so I'm fire, and that's what I'm bringing
Mm,
tomorrow. Fire, and that's it. There's no plan B. But tomorrow's gonna be great, even because both of the team are very competitive, you know, and somehow we are in their home right now.
mhm,
Vegas is in
mhm.
their home. We are in Connecticut right now. So
Yeah.
more than anything, we have to bring the heat. That's it. There's no plan
Mhm.
B.
Nah, that's dope. Let them know where they could. I know you're busy. You got to rest stuff for tomorrow's night, so I'm gonna let you go. Let them know where they could find you, where they could watch the fight tomorrow. Just let me know everything, or even what they can look up anything you got going on.
The five CCL you can look in Instagram. There's my name, Flo Pajares. You can find in Team Combat League. You can find through the app store or your Play Store. If you have Android, you can search for Merit TV, and then you can download the app in your phone and you can watch CCL stream for free with Doctor Film.
Oh yeah, yes, you showed me the link yesterday. All right, girl, I
Hmm.
appreciate you. You're awesome. I definitely got to do this more, and you need to be doing more podcasts because you're adorable, you're funny, and you got a lot of things that just saying, you're very talented.
Oh,
You
thank
know
you
what
so much. I appreciate it. And when I
I mean?
go live by myself, I don't know what I can talk about, but I like to
Do
go
what you
with people
do.
and talk, you know, it's more inspirational.
Listen, you know how to draw attention. I've seen you do some things where I'm like, yeah, she knows exactly what she's doing because there's a lot of people tuned into it. So, I mean, listen, you're daring, you're smart, you're beautiful, and you're talented. That's all you can continue to be. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, girl, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna end the recording. You don't gotta hang up if you don't
Mhm.
want to, but I'm gonna end it right here. He's gonna play out.